Yes, sir.
Nice.
Are they?
You guys want to leave now?
Yeah, I said, do we
It's
want
just
to?
a
I know
10
we can.
minutes.
We can.
Well, it's
Oh, it's just 10 minutes. It'll be 3 minutes.
no,
It doesn't
it's
matter.
eight. It's 8 on this
It's
game,
8. Okay.
right? I'm like 90% sure it's 8.
257 right now.
I got him. You got him?
Oh, the combat Soraka.
I'm gonna be honest.
I
So
tried.
guys, so how fast do you think we can win this game?
Just go,
We-
just go.
We're not.
Brad, we need you to start going crazy.
Okay.
Oh.
And then you get all the resets and we win the game, right?
All in 30.
Kobe.
All right, let's all use our brain cells. This is what we've been waiting
I got
for.
the shutdown. Let's go.
All right, I'm here.
I'm playing League of Legends. Look
Here
at
we
me.
go.
Guys. I'm playing League of Legends. Man.
We're going crazy.
I'm playing League of
Oh,
Legends, guys.
All right. Just
End the
try it.
game.
All right, I'm gonna try to end the game.
Let me get level 11, then I can all.
Guys, I'm playing League of Legends right now.
We can't.
take
We can't.
Alton?
No, we
Yeah,
can
yeah,
win. We can
yeah,
win.
we
We
can.
can win.
No, we're not winning. Click
We
yes.
have 2 minutes. We
The
have 2 minutes.
minion.
Click 2 minutes.
No.
Just click yes.
We have 2 minutes. We have 2
2
minutes.
minutes.
We have to get the tower.
We gotta win this.
Oh my, we're not getting. Just click yes. Alright, we're go. Out before Dylan dies.
Next.
Alright, guys.
I hit this. I kill Quinn here.
Oh!
Oh my!
Yo, I told them that I need you to go to
And
the bathroom.
that's the
They're gonna act
GM
like
right
me.
there.
Yeah.
Brad, click yes.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the last second.
No, don't.
No, just click yes. I wanna
yes.
die, please.
Click
man.
yes.
Oh wait, you want to die? Okay, you guys can die first. Oh, never mind. Sorry. I got antsy for a second.
God, dude, my Soraka mechanics are insane.
Yo, you want to play Soraka? You want to play Soraka ADC?
Soraka Sanda.
No.
Oh shit.
Leona mid.
What do you mean no?
I
Or
just
not Leona. Lily.
we're to have like setup.
If they get rooted, they're silenced and then rooted again. It's
God,
broken.
so good.
Oh, I got a chest off that. Nice.
God, gamer.
Hey.
Gamer.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this afternoon's presentation of Florida Southern College League of Legends. We are competing in the Peach Belt Conference. This is our last regular season matchup. This one is against Columbus State University, Florida Southern being the only, and Columbus State being the only two schools, I believe, in the conference that are undefeated still. I'll have to double check on that Columbus State.
I believe Columbus might have one loss here.
Did they take a loss last week against Kennesaw, is my guess?
Possibly.
Okay. I'm going to have to take a look there. See what that looks like. But, I mean, it's kind of a matchup of two of the top teams in this conference, which is really exciting. It does look like Columbus State did lose last week, so them and Kennesaw are tied currently 5-1. Head-to-head, Kennesaw gets it. So right now Columbus State is ranked third in this side of the conference, this half. and Florida Southern's ranked first. So looking to finish off this regular season undefeated and then walking into playoffs in a good position next weekend. Well, as always, I am one of your hosts. I'm Coach Antor, and with me is
T.
Last match of the season. It's been a wild ride.
Yeah,
Wild
it
ride of
has.
wins so far. Yeah, excited to see what kind of happens today. We're in draft here. We have a first pick for Florida Southern being Jinx, and Columbus State picking Vigar and J4.
I'm just happy to see Vigar.
Yeah?
Yeah, I miss seeing the little guy. I don't
That's
think.
fair.
Have we seen him played in the Peach Bowl tournament from
I don't
any
think
Florida
so.
Southern games?
I don't think so. I don't remember seeing a Vigar.
This is definitely going to be a fun one to watch, especially with like the strong late game scaling and how powerful of an early game monster like Florida Southern has been throughout this year, throughout this Peach Belt conference in general. Definitely be fun to see.
Definitely. I agree. I'm excited to see how Florida Southern looks today. They've been working a lot with Coach Zoo to work on some things and macro and all sorts of stuff. And this is kind of the last big test before playoffs next weekend. We'll be traveling to South Carolina for the in-person playoffs of the Peach Belt, and then the winners of that playoffs will advance into the national bracket with the top 32 teams. So I'm really excited about that. What have you been playing lately, T? Have you been playing
Honestly?
League lately?
Oh, haven't had the time.
No. What have you been playing instead?
Roblox and like the small amount of free time I have, been a lot of
Okay.
art projects, a lot of studying for different tests and getting ready for different projects.
Nice. What classes what classes are giving you the most trouble right now?
Interpersonal for a 10-page synthesis paper and drawing one, which is one of the most time-consuming classes I've ever had.
Wow. That sounds intense.
It's great.
Nice. Well, we see a Raka on the side of Columbus State, Nautilus on the side of Florida Southern, a little bit more hyper engaged there with the tank. More of what Dylan's been playing lately. Paramore has been playing a lot of engaged tank champions lately. So, yeah, interested to see that. I have actually seen him playing a lot of Braum. So, I don't know what to make out of that at this point.
I mean, Brahm's a really rare pick in general and has a very weird niche when he is picked, you know. Sometimes it feels like there's just like way better characters for the same exact job, and it makes it really, really hard for him to find his place within this game.
That's fair. TK coming out, probably going to be in the top lane.
The possible.
Jace, would not be surprised if they pick the Jace here.
It'd
There
be an
it is.
interesting thing to match up against Tom Kench.
It will, yes, it will be. Fiddlesticks jungle potentially? No, they're hovering a couple different champions here. What are we looking for here? We're looking for a mid laner. When we look at Dragowski, could be Syndra, Orianna. Those are the types of picks we usually see out of him.
He's possibly rethinking it for Vigar, trying to find something to do against him.
It's fair. They ultimately pick Lux. So Dragowski will be taking the Lux mid lane, it appears, barring any crazy weird swaps at some point. And Yasuo. This could be a Soraka bot lane, or it could be a Vigar. It is a Vigar bot lane. So we're looking at a Yas mid lane with a Vigar Soraka bot.
It was an interesting bait there.
It was. It was hard to kind of telegraph what they were gonna do there. Interesting. Okay. Not sure how this is gonna change Lux's situation. Lux into Yas does not seem like a favorable matchup, in my opinion, but with that wind wall, they'll be able to stop any spells coming his way.
If he plays properly, I think Yasuo wins this matchup because He has a lot of movement and can easily get in on Lux, and Lux doesn't have much to escape from him or to stop him, especially if he knows how to use his wind wall well.
Makes sense.
It's just kind of like watching this man come up to you, smack you a few times, and then leave, and you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, that can be pretty impressive. We'll walk right into a spectator delay of 3 minutes, and we will be right back when that is over. All right, we're getting right back into this here after some technical difficulties. And we're off. We are into game number 1 in this series, Florida Southern College versus Columbus State University.
Right
We're
off
looking like invade here.
Yeah, right off the back, once again, the famous FSC 5-man invade.
They might have Vigar. Vigar's not going to be caught here. Continual invade here. They're going to continue on through this blue buff. See if they can catch someone off guard. Can't do it yet on this one. It looks like they're just going to back off this. Or they're going to stay. I'm not quite sure here.
Well, it looks like Columbus has already given it up. They don't want to try and contest that, so they're just going to probably grab red buff. And their bot lane is going to see if they can either poke or just get straight to lane.
They might not even know. Yeah, it looks like they're just going to back off and, yeah, there's not going to be anything here. I think they steal blue and then they move on. Columbus State will see this stealing of blue. It'll be interesting to see if J4 paths down to Florida Southern's blue, or if he just kind of takes the loss. Jace does get that ward down on Florida Southern's blue, so they will know if they're taking it. Looks like J4 is going to go after the Florida Southern's blue.
Oh.
Leeson is in an awkward place here. Might have asked for a little bit too much there. Flashing out. Gets away.
Has the schmoves.
Oh, and mid is here as well. This is going to be another... Misses the kick there. This might be, yeah, that's going to be first blood going on the side of Columbus State.
Yeah, Dragon got a little too greedy there, trying to take the Gromp as well instead of just going back and taking the small wins.
Yes, very much so. Overstayed quite a bit there. Nice hook there by Paramore. Gonna have Soraka needing to flash away. It's a good pick there by Nautilus. Now J4 on the top end, ganking AJ, needing to flash away.
Interestingly enough, like, Drycon's still ahead of the enemy J4. Like, in farm at least. It's a small amount, but he's not behind, and that's the surprising part to me.
That is very interesting. J4 through his pathing only took red, blue, and then Gromp. So he picked up some bigger jungle camps that were lower in number. That might be the difference there. We'll see after a first full clear what the farm difference looks like. J4 does have a level difference. Dragowski flashing out of that. Jace gonna reset on the top lane. Dragowski just farming here. Paramore is looking for a gank. Interesting time there. Not anything available, just gonna back off, head back to bot lane.
Honestly, feels like a pretty slow game relative to most of the Mox games we've seen so far.
I would agree with that.
Like, even with the early first blood, it just feels like nothing's going on yet. Jarvan getting caught out in his own jungle.
It's a nice little surprise there for Florida Southern as they pick up a kill onto this J4, trying to get a little bit of that jungle back after first blood going on the side of Columbus State. It's good to see the Mox getting back into it.
Gold-wise, I'm thinking Drycon's ahead by a little bit. Not by much, but...
It does look like there is a gold lead there, about 300. Duracon's sitting on a lot of gold, hasn't backed and bought in a while.
AJ trading back and forth with Tom Kench, taking a tiny bit of a loss there.
Paramore is sitting on a ward. He does not know it, but he is. Nice pull there.
This was the Lux Yasuo gameplay I was talking about. He just kind of goes in on you, and if you don't hit those shots instantly, like, he's just gonna bully.
It's true.
Except Dragowski's much better than I, so he's actually being able to do things. That's a level lead too.
This wave is in a really good place for Florida Southern. They can just freeze this and just take a massive lead. We do see a big farm lead on the side of Jinx. This Jinx is going to be massive going into the late game.
It's going to be really painful for Columbus to deal with that. Every single game we see Hipster on the Jinx. Like, it's a dominating performance within the bot lane. The enemy can't do anything about it. And by the time they even try to do anything about it, he's already way too ahead to be dealt with.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, this Hipster and Paramore in the bot lane are really strong, and a really good gank there by J4 will catch Dragowski off guard, picking up a kill for Columbus State. Flash away by Vigar. Drykon still caught out a little bit here, using the blast cone to get out. Oh, nice pull there. That's going to be a kill for Dylan. Paramore. Jinx trying to pick up a kill, doesn't quite do it. This is going to be an awkward double kill for Vigar. Just a little bit too overextended there. A little too aggressive for that situation.
Yeah, the main issue is I feel like Jinx auto-canceled her rocket in order to do the zap. And it wasn't enough damage to kill him outright. I was thinking he was going to be able to get off the auto into zap, but he might have auto-canceled it by accident. AJ getting dominated by Tom in that fight. Very unfortunate. Three-man gank on the bot lane. Doesn't look like much is going to come out of it unless they decide to tower dive here. Vigar trying desperately to run for his life. Lee getting the kill. Getting some damage in on the Soraka under tower. And Lux almost getting the kill with her ult.
Oh, there's a pickup there for the Jinx. Those are going to be nice.
Yeah.
That gold that Jinx is picking up now is just going to provide dividends later on in this game.
I was kind of concerned about the matchup, but it looks like Paramore is able to really provide the pressure that Florida Southern needs to keep the Vigar from actually farming and doing much at all in this lane. The main concern I had going into this match is looking at it and saying, okay, the Vigar Soraka looks really safe. Is Florida Southern going to be is Florida Southern going to be able to cancel it out and actually prevent them from hard scaling? And for the most part they have, but now Vigar has 4 kills.
Yeah, that's probably not going to be good for Florida Southern. Hopefully not too terrible. Dragowski's picking up a little bit of a farm lead. Not a ton. We take a look at the gold difference here. We do see a lead on that Yas, about 500 gold. Top lane is another lead on the side of Columbus State by about 500 gold.
And Vigar has a lead as well by about 200 gold.
Yeah, that's not super big of a lead, fortunately, at this point. For having 4 kills, when you're down 30 farm, there's that difference there.
Yeah, you look at it and you realize, oh yeah, like there's a huge farm difference, but the gold's still about even. The only thing I'm concerned about is like Vigar scaling with his passive, because that's what 25 extra AP from his passive already, minimum from just takedowns. Not to mention the amount that he's probably gotten from farming minions as well. He might be a bit of an issue late game.
It's true. Paramore getting caught out here. Trying to get out, but just going to fall to the collapsing nature of Columbus State. This Yas now 3-0. This Vigar 4-1. Columbus State now trying to pick up this dragon. Herald being picked up by Florida Southern. That's going to be a big move for them. Even with some kill differences here and a gold lead a little bit from Columbus State, the macro play on the side of Florida Southern has always been their saving grace when they find themselves behind a little bit in the early game.
I also feel as though Florida Southern hasn't really found their stride even in the macro game yet. When Nautilus was caught out earlier, like, forgive me if I'm wrong, but like nobody was in bot lane, so nobody could rotate up. Lux couldn't really rotate down because I'm pretty sure the farm was pushing towards their towers, so Nautilus was just stuck alone in a terrible position. And I feel like that's kind of happened a few times this match where somebody will get caught out in a bad position, and then the rest of the team is like physically unable to help
There's
them.
a nice ult there. Last time we saw that Dragowski Lux, we saw a lot of insta kills. So that's, I mean, it's exciting to see him again.
Mm-hmm. Lee looking to drop the Herald in bot lane right now. See if they can pick up that tower real quick, get some extra gold in their pockets. Bridge that gap a bit.
Oh, a nice little hook there by Paramore. Gonna pick up a kill for Jinx again. Jinx is starting to get some kills, starting to do some damage. Tom Kench might be looking for a dive here as J4 starts to move up towards that tower that Jace is under as well. And I think Jace knows that. He's going to back in a little bit more of a safer place. Duraikon picking up the blue on this Columbus State side. Going to have to throw that Zanya's. Gets shut down by Yas. Jinx going to pick up a kill. Actually, Dragowski going to pick up that kill.
I live for these Lux one-shots, honestly.
Absolutely. We have four champions on the side of Columbus State on the top side. They're looking for something on Jace, I think. Jace does see them and flashes out, it looked like. He did flash out. Being on the top side as we look for a dragon popping up in 25 seconds. I'm assuming Columbus State is heading towards the bot side now. Hipster might be looking caught out here as J4 ults right on top of him. Gonna output some damage, but not quite enough. Gets shut down by J4. Now Lee Sin coming in. Trying to make something happen. Does get a kill there on J4. Now I'm gonna try to do it again on the Vygar. Gets stunned. A lot of damage coming down from that Vygar.
Finally realized their general strat they have going on here, at least like one of the combos they have on their team. Like that J4 Vygar.
Yeah.
Just the double wall hurts.
Now Yas coming in from the side. Can't quite make anything happen. An ult from Dragowski misses. There are 4 champions. Oh, a nice stun there. Nice little combo. Doesn't quite do enough damage though. Soraka gonna heal up a little bit. Jinx ult does miss.
Just pointing this out, Lux ult is almost up again. It's like halfway up.
Yeah, the cooldown is getting crazy.
It's not even that far in. How is that cooldown so crazy?
I have no idea. A nice kill there by Jinx. Jinx continuing to ramp up as she scales into this late game. Now 4-3, 145 farm. That's going to be, like I said earlier, a scary Jinx.
That gold lead we saw earlier from Vygar is definitely completely gone now.
It is, yeah. Jinx now has a 1,500 gold lead.
I mean, even looking between the supports, it's like...
Massive difference in gold.
Yeah, like another 1,500 gold lead, if not more.
And that jungle has a 600 gold lead. We're just seeing a massive gold difference. That just must have swung in the last couple minutes.
I think it was from that last like team fight.
It might have been.
Florida Southern got a lot of picks off that, like, Columbus just slipped up, was where they shouldn't be, and then died for it.
An ult from Paramore. Gonna have an opportunity here. Nice Lux kill there. A TP from TK coming from behind. They do see him. They turn. Tom Kench not gonna be able to get away as Lux picks up a dibble kill.
Jarvan walked into that ult there, by the way.
Yes.
Like, he walked into the Nautilus ult and died for it.
And Lee goes down. Yeah, he walked right into it.
12-12 here as far as kills go. Florida Southern having a general objective lead.
Oh, a nice pick there. A pull from Paramore. Going to give Jinx an opportunity to pick up a kill. An ult by Yas. But Jace is not going to get away.
You know, we mentioned earlier how, or I mentioned earlier how Florida Southern hadn't really found their stride in this match yet. I feel like they're starting to. There are issues that they are making, like different mistakes, but they're actually like doing better than previously.
Yeah.
Or at least starting to catch up.
Dragowski just pulls it, stays a little bit too long there, and the Yas out duels him, taking the kill. This Yas now 6-1, doing some pushing. Lee gonna try to slow him down a little bit. Is down 3 levels. Not sure why he thinks he can duel him, but he might do it, and he does.
Yeah.
Holy cow! It doesn't matter that he's down 3 levels.
His what should we call it? Lifesteal.
Okay.
The bow, the funny shield bow.
Oh,
Shield bow.
Shield
His shield bow is down, so there wasn't really much he could do there. He was at what, like 500 HP?
Yeah, he was pretty low already, but
plus his shield, all he needed to do was get that kick to get his shield off. And then Yasuo's Windwall was already down, so Lee just used his like general burst that he has to just fuck him up.
fair. Now we have a little bit of a mid lane push here. Columbus State does pick up a turret. Just some general farming across the map as the teams get ready probably for this Baron spawn. The next team fight, that's the next neutral objective on the map.
Looks like Florida Southern is wanting to try and force a fight here to allow them to just easily grab Baron for free.
Yeah. They are going to get spotted out. Dragowski might be getting caught here a little bit.
Yeah,
Not
caught
sure
without
if
cooldowns.
they know Duraikon's there. No, it doesn't matter. Lux going down very quickly. There are now 4 champions on the side of Columbus State up in this top jungle area. A little bit of a fight here. I'm trying to peel a little bit for this Jinx. Trying to pick up a kill. Can't pick one up yet. Paramore is probably going to look to pull one of these champions back in. He does. Pulls the TK. And he goes down as Paramore picks up the kill. Now Raka getting low. A nice kick there. Pick up a kill on the Soraka. Now Jinx picking up another kill as she goes down. Dragowski 1v1ing this Yas once again. Yas is going to dive. The stopwatcher Zanya's coming out. Now Yas coming back in. Going to ult under the turret. This Yas is very impressive. A flash over. Does get the kill on Lux, but Lux does pick up the kill as well.
I feel as though in like the Lux Yasuo matchup, as Lux you can't play aggressive like late game, but you have to play aggressive early game, and I feel like it's a very awkward switch you have to make because you have to like figure out, okay, when does Yasuo really get his power spikes, and then adjust accordingly, because if you don't, he gets to a point where he can just tower dive you and you're panicking trying to just get him off of you to see if you can bait something to finally kill him.
That's a good point. Dragon did just spawn. This is what the team is kind of fighting over at this point. Duraikon will be in this fight with Smite. Paramore just doing a pull here, trying to get a quick kill on this J4, and the J4 goes down. That's going to be a free Dragon potentially. No Smite battle needed, although now Duraikon goes down. So now there's no Smite on either side of the team, but 2 more kills picked up for Florida Southern.
No Smite battle needed, but also no Smite battle possible.
Correct. That is exactly true. Now it looks like Florida Southern might be turning towards Baron. Maybe? No, they're just going to back. Someone pinged it, but they're not going after it.
I think they said, like, we have a gold lead, we're just going to reset, spend this gold, and keep our lead.
Yes.
That lone blue ward right next to Jinx here in the jungle. Wonder how long that's going to stay there.
Probably a while, is my guess.
I hope it stays there until the match ends.
They do pick up some information knowing Jinx is on the bot side. Or I was at that point.
Lux pushing up bot, looking kind of to rotate to top side to be able to help with this Baron fight that's about to break out.
Duraikon saving the day here. Lands it on Yas. That's a nice one, but J4 with the counter gank. Duraikon gonna go down. Now Raka getting ulted by 2 champions on Florida Southern, and they'll pick up that kill. Now this is a questionable fight here. It's a 4v3 in favor of Columbus State. And all by Lux, but Azanya's, a nice pick up there. Jinx just shreds this team. If Jinx has an opportunity, Jinx is going to turn the tide of the fight. Paramore's a little bit kind of alone out here. Low mana. Not enough to pull. Oh, it does have enough mana to pull. Just enough, and Dragowski picking up that kill. Vygar backing, they don't even know.
Looks like Florida Southern wants to do something with this Baron since they did win that fight, but they might be a little too late to do much. The entirety team of Columbus trying to catch out the singular wave.
Going to clear this vision out of the Baron pit. Jace does have TP. Picking up red. They do steal the red. A nice ult there. Double ult. Lux Jinx takes out the Raka. This is going to be a one-sided fight if they can get anyone else. An ult from Vigar takes down Lee Sin. This is a lot closer of a fight than it should be, I think. J4 ult onto Jinx. Jinx barely getting away, and she ultimately falls. We are now at a 2-for-2, or 3v3. There are 3 champions left on each team. A lick there by TK. Lux getting away. TK might be coming after this Lux. Looks like there's a lot of chase coming on. Dragowski thinking he could get an ult there, can't. This is going to be Dragowski going down. A shutdown for Yas. Yas now 9-4.
This game is surprisingly close, honestly.
It is. Some objective bounty gold being picked up by Columbus State as they take down that turret. Florida Southern shifting their focus towards this Baron. Looks like they might have some information on what side of the map Columbus State is on, and they know they have an opportunity here to take it. They're going to do it. Vigar might know now that they are there. Doesn't matter. A nice pickup there. Vigar going down. They do know, Columbus State does know they're on it, but they're not going to be able to get there in time. Florida Southern picking up Baron. Going to have an opportunity here. Maybe to make a push towards end. Looks like they're going to pick up, they're going to pick up some items and then make their push. Maybe towards bot?
Possibly.
Dragon coming up in 5 seconds. Columbus State will be the first to this Dragon. They'll probably pick it up pretty quickly here.
Unless Lee can steal it here.
Lee might be able to steal it. They are taking it a lot slower than I think they should have. And a steal there by Duraikon. That's going to be a team clear. Absolutely massive there. Jinx is just huge. Looks like we're looking towards an end here for Florida Southern.
That was.
I don't, you just take it, all right?
I don't know. Well, you're talking about people popping. I'm not even sure who popped them. They popped so fast.
It was very fast. This Jinx, and I think with a Luxol and Lee all there, I think it just kind of popped everything. Florida Southern going to take this win in game number 1. All right. Game number 1 going on the side of Florida Southern. We will be right back with the draft for game number 2 in this best of 3 series.
The warrior spirit is never broken. So I go.
We are back. Game number 2 in this best of 3 series between Florida Southern College and Columbus State. And we are probably going to see an invade. Just a guess.
Yeah, not even from just 5 people from Florida Southern being bought right now. It's just a thing at this point.
It is.
Jin trying to not get caught out here.
It is an alt there, but or a flash, excuse me. But Jin is going to get caught out, and a first blood going on the side of Florida Southern. That's a successful invade. We'll
Yeah.
take that.
Worked better than last match.
That's some shutdown gold for Fizz, and some assist gold for Zeri and Rakan.
Let's see it.
That is an exciting beginning to this game number 2. Again, best of 5 or best of 3 series. This is the Peach Belt Conference regular season for the College League of Legends tournament, if you will. The playoffs for Peach Belt will be next weekend at Lander University. We will be heading there to play in a single elimination playoff. Winner goes into the national bracket. Florida Southern currently in the first seed on their half of the conference. Converse University being the first seed on the other side.
First seed is best position?
Yes. They're both undefeated. So Florida Southern and Converse are the only undefeated teams left in the conference. Assuming Florida Southern wins this match here, they will finish 7-0, and Converse is currently 7-0.
Nice.
Yeah. Good season so far for the Mocs. Bot lane, Florida Southern does get level 2 first, so they pushed out the wave a little bit. A little bit of back and forth fighting here in the top lane. Mid lane with Fizz. Fizz has a nice bump lead here with that first blood gold from that invade. Silas going a little bit of nice back and forth there with the Ornn. Trundle is in here ready for a gank. Dragowski gonna try to get out. Nice little jump there. Going to get out.
Easy little Fizz jukes. Love to see 'em.
Absolutely. For sure. I believe he used his flash in the invade to get the kill, so he does not have flash currently. Nice trade there for Fizz. Good kid AJ, missing that. Soup Lizard is pretty low here. Daraikon gonna get the kill. A little bit of fighting back and forth here for the two teams. Dragowski under turret, but a little Fizz juke. He'll get out without a scratch. Paramore on this Rakan should be interesting. A nice bump up there. Sarah gonna have an opportunity to trade a little bit. Nice trade back and forth. Both ADCs getting pretty low.
It's an interesting lane here. I'm actually not sure how Zeri does against Jhin normally.
I don't know much about the Zeri bot, to be honest.
She's peculiar, but probably one of the most fun champions in the game, in my opinion.
Okay. Very nice. Fizz does have a little bit of a farm lead and the kill lead. It's going to feel nice on his back. Silas trying to get out here. Trundle with a gank. Silas not quite getting the kill. Ornn walks away with about 50 health. Trundle picked up the kill.
Meanwhile, tower dive about to go down in the bot lane.
Nice.
Khan going in, falling down first, but Zeri gets a double kill out of it.
But so does Jhin.
Zeri got the style points, though.
True. All right. Fair. A double kill on the side of both Florida Southern and Columbus State. Fizz gonna put down a ward on those Raptors and maybe go take a peek towards River. Thinking about backing, but decides against it. Both champions level 5. Rakan coming, looking potentially for a gank right up mid if Diana comes in. Fizz is trying to bait that Diana.
Looks like Trundle's going towards top for another gank. Thinking he just wants to camp top and just get a lead there.
Well, yeah, they've gotten a kill almost every time, I believe. Silas looking like he's caught out again. Missing that. That's unfortunate. Every time it's so close to taking that kill, but doesn't quite have enough.
Yeah, AJ might have to play up his, or change up his playstyle a bit. Play a little more safe against this Trundle so that he can't get any more of a lead.
Yeah, I agree. Picking up those magic resist boots for Ornn is probably helping quite a bit. No TP for AJ to get back, so they're gonna, this Columbus State team is gonna try to crash the wave. Florida Southern, Duraikon does get caught on this dragon. Gonna get rooted by Jin and killed by Diana. That is unfortunate. Little bit of a thirsty play on the side of Florida Southern to try to go for that dragon. Now a little bit of a dance here happening on dragon. Blue does get it up. Duraikon with a knockup on Karma. Does Karma get away though? It looks like she might. She does. Columbus State getting out with the dragon for free and a kill on Kha'Zix. A little bit of trade back and forth again. Ornn coming out on top more and more every time they fight. Trundle is there for another kill. This time the kill goes on to this Ornn. Clearing some vision on the bot side, the top side.
Feeling a bit of overconfidence in some areas from Florida Southern. At points, it feels like they're forgetting, like, last game was a lot closer than it should have been.
It's true. A nice knock
that,
up there by Rakan, as you say that, and a good rotation there for Florida Southern.
Definitely, definitely. It's being like, oh yeah, Florida Southern's playing worse than they should. Instantly gets a kill.
It's the macro and rotations on Florida Southern that continues to be the differentiator when they're up against these teams. Mm-hmm. In the Peach Belt, that is.
Kha'Zix looking to get a little pick on Trundle, completely caught out alone.
Trundle missing the flash, gonna go down. Duraikon picking up the kill. Now Zeri chasing down this Jin. Karma's gonna be there to slow things down, does miss. Now you're gonna get rooted. Zeri picking up the kill and then going down to the Karma. Diana now. Ult by Fizz. Duraikon gonna try to get away. Rakan with a nice knockup. Duraikon does go down, but does pick up the kill first.
He said, I'm gonna die to Ignite anyways, might as well steal the kill.
And he does.
With Flash too.
With Flash.
Style points.
I guess.
Florida Southern is always like fun to watch because they kind of remind me of like FlyQuest in their mindset. Like they rotate well, but sometimes when they get like confident, it feels like professional inting.
That's fair. I can see that. Yeah, they do get kind of overconfident in some situations, and it can throw leads that they have worked hard to get.
Don't get me wrong, it's entertaining, and I love FlyQuest. It's just like an interesting parallel I see. Things going down a bit right now. Fizz definitely having a big lead in the mid lane. Bot seeming relatively even, besides Zeri's lack of death. Top Top is definitely going towards orange side, and then jungle's jungle. They are grabbing Rift. Trundle coming up into the river, seeing if he can actually help steal this. Kha'Zix's being caught out here alone, and Silas way too far away to do anything about it.
Jumping out of this Rift pit. This is a 3v2 or a 3v3 depending on what side of the wall Duraikon is on. Oh, a nice turn of a fight there by Zeri and Rakan.
Florida Southern gets the Rift successfully, so
That's a successful situation then. Smiting for health. Duraikon gonna try to get out here. Should have a jump pretty soon, maybe not. Silas trying to get the kill, does pick up the kill on Trundle.
just Silas teams.
It's close.
Silas W always scares me.
Yeah.
You're against him, and if you don't have any healing reduction, he just goes back to full health.
Yeah. Yeah, and at this point we don't see any healing reduction from Columbus State.
In my opinion, pretty reasonably so. Besides like Zeri's shield bow and Silas as a character, they don't really need too much, from what I can tell. I'm not sure how Zeri interacts with Thornmail either, so I don't know if that's like too worth it for Ornn to get the healing reduction. And with the other characters, I just don't feel like they build it often. Maybe Trundle.
Yeah.
Duraikon harassing the enemy bot lane under the tower with his W, trying to drop this rift, seeing if they can take that. TP coming down from Ornn, a kill going towards Florida Southern.
That was a nice catch there on the Trundle. Rift Herald picks up a couple plates.
Diana getting caught out here,
But
and
might
surviving.
survive. An ult by Rakan. This is could go a lot of ways, but it's going on the side of Florida Southern right now.
Duraikon's dead.
Duraikon goes down. Holy cow, this is a nice pickup there. Jin does get a kill.
Triple kill.
Fizz picks it up. A triple kill for Jin.
Florida Southern got a little too greedy near the end there, but for most of the fight, they did play it amazingly. Even with like the surprise damage from Diana, like a lot of unexpected things happened, and they still managed to win the majority of the fight. So.
Yes. Tower plates are still up. I feel like there's been so much that has happened already. How are we still under 14 minutes?
Yeah, definite opposite from last game, where we were just like, yeah, even though it's early, it still feels so slow. And
Trundle does sneak this dragon. Florida Southern seemed like they had no idea that it was happening. Duraikon not gonna look up to pick up a kill here. Jin gonna stun.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I forgot Trundle was alive.
Yes, he is very much alive. He picked up a nice dragon. Duraikon might get caught out here. Or not. Does a lot of damage. Does a lot
and
of
Trundle's gonna get
damage.
cut out
And
too.
Trundle goes down. Duraikon does a lot more damage than I think anyone realized.
Is Kha'Zix.
That's true. He's a 6-kill Kha'Zix at 14 minutes. He's
Yeah.
got some gold.
And with the jump, you can't really expect to like shoot first against him.
That's true.
Like with Trundle had the ice thing, and then he realized, oh wait, Kha'Zix might get his jump reset, or he might like be able to jump on me again.
Yeah.
Florida Southern looking to push bot here or mid here. Got that bot tower, so you just gotta push this for free.
Drugowski and Paramore are hopping around in the enemy jungle, trying to pick something out.
They know where Diana is, and they just want to get her down.
They do. Duraikon should hop up Or yeah, there's the knock-up, there's the ult. That's going to be a nice kill for Fizz. Duraikon just going to erase Jin.
Never stand
Now
alone
Trundle.
as a Kha'Zix.
And Trundle might go down here, and he does. Florida Southern looking really strong right now. Massive gold lead.
Kha'Zix is one of those characters where you see you see him fed and you want to play him.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Like
It's almost like a Master Yi as well. You see a Master Yi get fed, yeah, that looks a lot of fun. But
and then you play
any other time, yeah, you play him in real life, and you're like, okay, yeah, this isn't very fun. Unless if you get that early lead.
I feel Kha'Zix can be fun if you don't get the early lead though.
Okay.
Especially if you have something to scale. I like to run Dark Harvest on him, so I'm going to have that feeling of one-shotting an ADC no matter what.
Nice.
But like even with like Hail of Blades, like sounds weird, but you have lethality with like a burst of attack speed on a character who just wants to hit you hard. Mm-hmm. It feels nice.
Good kid AJ, looking pretty low right now, going to get out of the Jin ult. But is Duraikon going to get out? Yes, he does with a nice jump. 4 players on the side of Columbus State are now on the top side. And there's 3 Florida Southern Mox down low looking for this Diana.
That Everfrost use also before from Silas was nice. Saved both him and Kha'Zix.
Kha'Zix picking up the Rift Herald. This Trundle is 2 levels below Fizz. I don't know if he wants to pick a fight with this Fizz. Just a guess.
You never know. Florida Southern getting the second Rift Herald here. Interesting like objective balance here. Florida Southern getting the towers and the Rift Heralds, and then Columbus State seeing if they can start stacking up the drags here. With it being Water Drake, I'm not sure if it matters too much with the drag stacking there though.
There's a 4-man collapse on mid lane here. Kha'Zix coming in, going to clean up some of these kills, I think. Zeri does go down. There's the pickup of that kill. Diana going down. Now Ornn's the only one left.
E-Evo on Kha'Zix is scary.
It wasn't a terrible fight. I thought, it could have gone a variety of ways. I don't know if it was terrible for either team there. I think Columbus State probably should have tried to kill faster and then disengaged if it didn't go as fast as it should have.
I would say that was terrible on Columbus's side because they started out in like a 4 or 5v2.
Yeah.
And we're almost losing the fight even then. With the amount of damage Zeri was doing to them, you saw 2 or 3 of them low instantly right then, and then the rest of Florida Southern collapsed. Mm-hmm. And they just don't have the damage to do anything right now.
Fizz is low mana. Gonna have to try to get out. But Zeri is here to turn the tide. Ornn ult now into a Jin ult. This could be pretty bad for Florida Southern here. Potentially. Zeri is doing some nice kiting there. Knows that Jin's there. Going to pick up the kill on Jin. Now turning towards Ornn. Kills Ornn and gets shut down by Diana. Dragon is up. Florida Southern looks like Drycon's going to back off and just pick up this dragon. This will be the first, maybe not. Maybe not going after the dragon. No, he is. All right.
I think he's just waiting for his E to be up since he just used it chasing Diana.
Yes, that is true. This will be the first dragon on the side of Florida Southern.
One thing we haven't mentioned in a bit that I feel like we should is this gold difference It's like
yeah.
absurd gold lead here.
5K gold lead on the mid lane.
I mean, like in general, it's almost like 13 grand gold. So it's a 13 grand gold lead for Florida Southern. It's
It's a pretty big gold difference here. 3K in the jungle, 5K in the mid lane, 4K in bot. But there's a shutdown on the Duraikon. Dragowski picking up the kill. Hipster with a nice pickup there as well.
Duraikon probably won't be able to use this Rift Herald Eye. It's a shame.
That Ornn ult does hit the Zeri. Dragowski doing some damage on the back line. Backing off to do the damage on the Ornn now.
Silas grabbing Diana ult again, see if he can make a play soon.
This Fizz is 18-1 right now. Quite large.
Huh, I didn't notice that.
Quite large. Zeri 11-5. Kha'Zix has picked up 10 kills. Rakan with a knockup. Nice pickup there. Should be able to get at least an inhib at this point.
By the looks of it, they might be able to squeeze inhib and tower if they really wanted to.
Mm-hmm. It looks like they're shifting towards the other Nexus. Or the other inhib, excuse me.
One inhib, an inconvenience. Two inhibs, a nightmare for getting objectives.
It's very true. Nice kill there by Dragowski. Ult does hit the Rakan. Rakan gonna jump out. Jhin ult. Trying on the Dragowski. Another Jhin ult. The first one was Silas with the Jhin ult.
Yeah.
Second one was actually Jhin. Which might have screwed with the Florida Southern squad a little bit. Dragowski hopping around the jungle a little bit. Gonna get caught. And ultimately going down as Jhin picks up that kill.
It was an interesting choice of Blast Cone, to say the least.
Fizz going down. Looks like Florida Southern's going to pick up this dragon. Florida Southern kind of has this one in the bag. Just kind of needs to finish up this, get one good team fight in and then push to end. Paramore might look to engage potentially here. Maybe not. Silas and Kha'Zix and Fizz still working their way down the map.
Florida Southern trying to grab another Baron here.
Yeah, Baron should make it pretty easy to just walk in and end.
Especially with the 2 inhibs down. Columbus is not allowed to fully leave their base unless they want to leave it open.
Dragaski kill with the ult there. Now picking up the other 2 champions. We got a triple kill for Fizz. Florida Southern getting that Baron. Now heading towards the enemy base. Potentially to look to end. TP coming in from Silas. Going in, does pick off the Diana. Diana going to get away. It looks like Karma not getting away. Dragaski getting shut down as he dives into the enemy base. Or fountain.
Zeri just casually grabbing every single turret she sees.
She is securing the win, it appears. Not much. There's a wave here. It looks like Florida Southern could end here. For sure. They're dancing around the fact a little bit. Hipster being dove, but kiting successfully away. Now Ornn going down. Jin going down. Karma the only one alive, sitting in the fountain. Florida Southern clearing out these minions and looking to end the game, and they do.
Ending the game 27 minutes in, 2-0 with a 12k gold, 22k gold lead.
Dang.
That is
quite the lead there. And Florida Southern takes this series 2-0. They will move on into the playoffs as the first seed in their division. Keep an eye out on Twitter to see where we stream next weekend's matches in the Peach Belt Conference playoffs. As always, thank you, T, for joining me. I'm Coach Antor, and we will see y'all next time. Go Mocs.